going on, guys? Out here at the farm again today. Went out last week and bought a new shotgun. I got an H&R Protector Pump. It's a 12 gauge. It is known as the Remington 870 knockoff. I haven't shot it yet, so you'll all be seeing the first shots out of this gun. What it has on it is a beaded front sight. It is a cylinder bore. It is a home protection model, so there's no choke on it. Has the drilled and tapped top here, so you can put a big continuity rail on it. These are synthetic. They're pretty nice, actually. I like them. I haven't had a shotgun like this. It's got the 18-inch barrel, so what I would be using this for is pretty much like a truck gun and a home defense gun instead of using my Glock at home. So this will be by my bedside. I haven't shot it yet, but I picked it up for $179. It's just really a cheap shotgun for home protection. I looked up on YouTube and stuff like that, and online forums, was reading about it. Since it was a cheap shotgun, I didn't know about it, so I looked up online. People were saying they're having problems with loading the last round out of the magazine tube and some ejection issues, but I went ahead and bought it because I thought that'd be kind of more of an easy fix, just polishing the feed ramp and stuff like that. Maybe a new spring in the magazine tube. I watched a guy put a wolf spring in it, a couple wolf springs in it, still wasn't doing it, so it sounds like something internal than more along the spring wise. What I did was got some snap caps and did a function test and stuff on it after I bought it, and yes, it did have the problem with some ejection issues and the last round not feeding, but I noticed that you can't be a bitch. You gotta rack it, man. If that last round's in there and you can't get it out, just rack it hard. And every time I racked it harder than I would if I'm just out here shooting, and I just racked it harder one time on the last round, it came through. So I don't think it would be much of a problem if I just polish the feed ramps and stuff like that, and then the internals and lube it up. So I'm actually out here just to shoot it a couple times, give it a function test and whatnot. So let's go ahead and get started on that. I'm just going to load them one at a time. What I'm shooting today is some Remington heavy loads. And after we do a couple rounds one at a time, I'll load it up, and then we'll give it a real function test. Pretty good. We actually had a different shell in there. This was a Super X, and I put it in there because I went squirrel hunting not too long ago, and I had a couple of those, so I just threw them in this Remington box. So I mean, I don't know if it's just because of that one or what, but my pros and cons for this gun right here. I do like the action of it. It's very smooth. It's not like my Mossberg 500. Mossberg 500, you kind of gotta give it a little jerk to get it around chambered. But I like it. Let's see. The limb saver, too squishy. This a 12 gauge packs a pretty hard punch. Got to change that, so that'll probably be changed. I'm probably going to put an SOE side saddle on it and maybe a flashlight just for home protection. So that'll be pretty much all I'm going to do to it. Put in a couple more. Let's fill it up here. safety on. Two. Three. 4, 5, 6. Here we go. See, on that last round, didn't come out of the magazine tube. Gave it a harder yank. Went right in the chamber. So, I like it. Pretty good little home defense gun, I think. I think it'll be. But, I mean, the thing with the last round not coming out of the magazine tube, if you can't hit somebody with 5 rounds of birdshot in your home, or something like that, or scare them out of your house, I really don't know what else to tell you. Just a little update, probably tomorrow or the next day. I'm going to be changing some stuff on my AR. Probably going to get a Magpul hand stopper and a new Black Hawk Down single point sling adapter and a Magpul single point sling. So, it'll be coming up. Appreciate y'all watching. Thanks.